Power your projects with precision and reliability. A quality DC power supply is essential for electronics, DIY builds, testing, and repairs, giving you stable voltage and control when you need it most. In this video, we've handpicked the best 5 DC power supplies that stand out for performance, accuracy, and value. Links to all products are mentioned in the description below. Let's get started at number 5. Nankadf SP3010V10A DC Power Supply. If you've ever worked with a standard bench power supply, you know the potentiometer dance. You turn the knob just a hair too far, and your voltage overshoots. It's frustrating, and with sensitive components, it's dangerous. This is the Nankadf 30V10A DC Power Supply. It's designed to end that frustration with a high-precision encoder system and a feature set that puts safety and your sanity first. Let's see why this is a massive upgrade for any electronics bench. The standout feature here is the high-precision encoder knob. Instead of just turning it and hoping for the best, you press the knob to toggle between digits. Once you've selected the digit you want, you just rotate to dial in exactly what you need. Need 5.01 volts. You can set it in seconds. You use the VA button to switch between setting your voltage and your current limit. It's tactile, it's digital, and it is incredibly accurate. How many times have you plugged a project in only to realize your power supply was still set to the last project's voltage? That's why this Output Enable Chatoage Disable button is a lifesaver. You can customize your settings while the output is dead. Once you're 100% sure your voltage and current are correct, you hit the button to go live. It prevents accidental damage to your load and makes the whole process much more professional. Safety-wise, you've got OCP, or overcurrent protection. If there's a short circuit, the unit instantly stops the output and sounds a buzzer to warn you. But I know some of you find constant beeping distracting while you're trying to concentrate. Nankadf actually included a mute mode. You can turn off the beep sound for your settings, allowing you to work in total silence while still enjoying the bright, clear 4-digit display. It's a small detail, but it makes the bench feel much more comfortable. For a unit that pushes up to 10 amps, it's surprisingly compact. It doesn't hog your valuable desk real estate. The display is bright enough to read in dim light, but the footprint is small enough to fit on even the most crowded workbenches. It's the perfect balance of heavy-duty and space-saving. The Nankadf 30V10A is a precise, thoughtful tool for anyone from hobbyists to repair pros. The encoder knob and the output switch make it a joy to use daily. Pros: precise encoder adjustment, robust safety suite, and memory presets. Cons: low current inaccuracy and fan noise under load. Number 4. Kungber SPS3010B DC Power Supply. If you're a hobbyist or a repair tech, you've probably used a bench power supply to jumpstart a dead battery or test a circuit. But let's be honest, most power supplies are dumb. They just push current until you tell them to stop. Today, we're looking at the Kungber SPS3010B. This isn't just a variable DC supply. It actually features an intelligent charging mode that monitors your battery status for you. If you've ever been nervous about overcharging a battery or getting your polarities crossed, you're going to want to see this. The standout feature here is the intelligent charging mode. The display gives you a real-time readout of the charging power in Ah, so you know exactly how much energy has gone into your battery. But the best part? It has auto-stop. It detects when the battery is full and stops the output to prevent overcharging. It even has built-in detection for incorrect connections. If you accidentally swap your positive and negative leads, it catches it before something goes pop. It's a level of safety you usually only find in dedicated smart chargers. Safety first, right? Kungber included a dedicated OCP or overcurrent protection button. With one press, you activate a detection alarm. If your project has a short circuit or pulls more current than it should, the power supply doesn't just limit the power. It triggers a buzzer alarm and kills the output entirely. It's an active way to protect your sensitive components from getting fried during the testing phase. While you're working, you've also got an 18W USB fast charging port right on the front. It's powerful enough to juice up a modern phone or a tablet at high speed, which is one less wall brick you need on your desk. And for the mobile makers out there, this thing is tiny. It weighs less than 2.3 pounds and is only about 7.5 inches long. Whether you're moving between your garage and your lab or taking it to a friend's house for a project, it's incredibly portable. Under the hood, Kungber used premium components to ensure this thing lasts. It's packed with protections: leakage, thermal, voltage overload, you name it. The intelligent thermal protection is great too. The cooling fan stays off while you're doing light work to keep your workspace quiet. But as soon as the unit hits 122 degrees, the fan kicks in to keep things stable. It only works when it needs to, which I really appreciate. The Kungber SPS3010V is more than just a power supply, it's a smart assistant for your workbench. From electrolysis and plating to home DIY and battery maintenance, it handles it all with a focus on safety. Pros: high-precision display, safety detection and alarms, intelligent cooling. Cons: delayed power down and low-quality leads. Number 3. Nice Power SPS-3010 DC Power Supply. Whether you're a professional electrician or a DIY hobbyist, there's one tool that acts as the heartbeat of your workspace: the DC power supply. But if yours is loud, bulky, or heaven forbid lacks an output switch, it's time for an upgrade. Today, we're looking at the Nice Power SPS-3010. This is a 30V 10A variable supply that feels like it was designed by people who actually spend all day at a workbench. It's compact, it's vertical, and it has a few quality-of-life features that make a massive difference. Let's break it down. First, let's look at this display. It's a high-definition, backlit 4-digit LED. It gives you resolution down to 0.01V and 0.01A. But here's the standout. It features auto power calculation. Most budget units only show you volts and amps, making you do the math in your head to find the wattage. This shows you the power, W, in real time. Even in a dimly lit garage or lab, the readout is crystal clear, so you always know exactly how much energy your project is drawing. This button right here is a game changer. It's a dedicated output switch. On older units, the power starts flowing the second you turn the machine on. If you forget you left it at 30V and plug in a 5V project, poof! With the Nice Power, you can dial in your exact voltage and current before any power actually hits the wires. You don't have to unplug your load or turn the whole unit off just to change a setting. It's safer for your gear and much more efficient for your workflow. The layout is very user-friendly. The power switch is right on the front, so no more reaching around the back of the unit. You also get separate coarse and fine knobs for both voltage and current, making it effortless to hit that sweet spot for delicate electronics. On the front, you've also got a 5V2A USB port perfect for charging your phone or powering up a separate USB module while you work. And if you're worried about noise, the intelligent cooling fan only kicks in when the unit hits 122 degrees. Most of the time, this thing is virtually silent. Safety is clearly a priority here. This unit is packed with protections over voltage, over temperature, and short-circuit protection, just to name a few. It's a stable vertical design with rubber feet, so it doesn't slide around your bench. It's also incredibly portable. At just 2.6 pounds, you can easily move it between your home lab and your workplace. Just a quick reminder for my friends abroad. This specific model is designed for a 110V US standard input only, so keep that in mind for your setup. From electroplating to lamp testing or just simple DIY repairs, the Nice Power SPS-3010 is a solid, low-noise, reliable workhorse. It's got the precision a pro needs and the safety features a beginner wants. Pros: precise and easy adjustment. comprehensive safety features, clear display, and lightweight design. Cons: potential quality control issues. Number 2. Nankadf 30V10A DC power supply. If you've ever worked on a delicate piece of electronics, like a drone or a smartphone, you know that power is everything. But it's not just about having power, it's about controlling it. Today, we're looking at the Nankadf 30V10A DC power supply. This isn't your average guess and check bench supply. It's a compact powerhouse designed for precision, safety, and speed. Let's see why this might be the missing piece on your workbench. Most budget power supplies have standard knobs where you're constantly fighting to hit a specific number. Nankadf did something better. They used a high-precision encoder knob. Instead of just turning it, you press the knob to select the specific digit you want to change, and then rotate to dial in a value from 0 to 9. It's incredibly accurate. We're talking 0.01V and 0.01A resolution. You can literally customize every single digit on that 4-digit LED display without any of the drift you get with cheaper knobs. This next feature is a literal lifesaver for your components. The Output, Enable, Disable button. On old-school supplies, the moment you turn the unit on, the power flows. If you forgot you left it at 30V, you could fry your 5V project instantly. With the Nankadf, you dial in your settings first and then hit the Output button when you're ready. It's a simple layer of protection that prevents expensive mistakes. Speaking of safety, the overcurrent protection, OCP, is top-notch. If your device shorts out, the power supply automatically stops the output and sounds a buzzer to let you know something is wrong. Everything is shown on this precise 4-digit LED display. It switches between constant voltage and constant current modes automatically. And here's a cool detail. You can actually adjust the brightness of the screen. Whether you're under bright lab lights or in a dimmer workshop, you'll always have a clear view of your data. The front panel also features an 18W fast charging port. If you're repairing a phone or just need to juice up your own device while you work, you don't have to hunt for a wall brick. And for as much power as this thing puts out, it's tiny, only about 7.5 inches long and less than 2.5 pounds. It leaves plenty of room on your desk for your actual projects, which is always at a premium. Pros: precise encoder adjustment, safety and protection features, clear display. Cons: potential fan noise and beeping sounds. Number 1 and the winner is Jesverty SPS-3010V DC power supply. If you spend any time doing electronics, whether it's repair work, Arduino projects, or anodizing, you know that your power supply is the heart of your workbench. But let's be honest, traditional power supplies with those old-school turn-and-pray knobs can be a total pain to dial in. Today, we're looking at the Jesverty SPS-3010V. It's a compact 30V10A DC power supply that replaces those clunky potentiometers with high-precision encoders. It's small, it's smart, and it has some features that genuinely make life easier for makers. Let's see if this deserves a permanent spot on your bench. The biggest upgrade here is the encoder knob system. Most budget supplies use potentiometers. You turn them, and the voltage jumps all over the place. With Jesverty, the coarse knob handles everything before the decimal, and the fine knob handles everything after. You get a resolution of 0.01V and 0.001A. It's tactile, it clicks, and it's incredibly fast to get exactly 5.0V or 12.0V without that back-and-forth shimmy. It's a huge boost to your workflow efficiency. This is a feature that every power supply should have, but many don't. A dedicated output on-off button. Usually, if you want to change your settings, you have to unplug your project or turn the whole unit off to avoid blowing a component. With the SPS-3010V, you just hit off, dial in your new parameters, and hit on when you're ready. It saves your hardware, saves your connectors, and honestly, it saves your sanity. Right on the front panel, you've got USB-A and USB-C dual ports. Both support 20W fast charging. This is brilliant for a modern workbench. You can charge your phone while you work, or, more importantly, you can use them to power up an Arduino, a Raspberry Pi, or an ESP32 while using the main DC terminals for your high-power components. It keeps your setup clean and frees up your wall outlets. Safety-wise, it's loaded. You've got OCP overcurrent protection, short-circuit protection, and a temperature-regulated fan that only kicks in when things get hot, so it stays quiet while you're doing precision work. It's also incredibly compact. It's only about 7 inches deep and weighs roughly 2.5 pounds. If you have a small desk or a crowded lab, this saves a massive amount of real estate without sacrificing the 300W power output. Pros: value for money, integrated USB ports, precision control and safety features. Cons: oversensitive knobs and potential long discharge time. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and tap the notification bell so you never miss our latest tech reviews and updates. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.